But let's quickly talk about, Oliver, I sent you a last picture right now. Let's go all the way to Pokwasi. Now, I showed you last week the Pokwasi Road. If you're going out of this city into the Ashanti region, into parts of the eastern region, you would contend with the Pokwasi Road. This is at Fise Junction. Fise Junction is where you have GCB banks, and major. So those who are actually coming from Accra, who are going into the Fise area, you have this manhole to deal with. This manhole, this how huge the manhole is. You have it to deal with. And it's at the Fise Junction. It's not as if a big men have not seen it. Or they have seen it, but because they drive the V8s, they do not feel the pinch that you feel. But this is it. So beyond the road being bad, beyond it being an obstruction to traffic, beyond it being an eyesore, it is also an insect-infested space. You know that mosquitoes love stagnated water like this or stagnant water like this. So what we are doing is that we are not only causing people, and this morning I read in the Finder newspaper, we are saying, oh, road crashes, people die, blah, 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 blah. We are always putting people in statistics. Now, this is it. Fise Junction. Fise Junction. Last week I brought you Saki Bediako. I'm hoping that they have started some work on that because I'll go there again to go and check. But this is Fise Junction. Roads Minister, good morning to you. Director of Urban Roads, good morning to you. Boss at Roads and Highways, good morning to you. I'm just saying good morning. The people in Pokwasi Fise, this is what they have to contend with. Take me to First Light, Kaneshie First Light. Now, the Kaneshie First Light is a major intersection. So if you're coming from the Mataiko, Dansoman, Flamingo area, you're going towards Cocoa Clinic, you're coming from Kaneshie, you're going towards Odoko, onto Cape Coast, Winneba, you're coming from Odoko, Winneba, onto Obechebi Lamte Runabout, you have to deal with the manhole like this. And I had to take time to take this shot because I think that for some strange reason, things get damaged, we watch it become worse, and then before we come and fix it. Show me another video. This one is not revealing enough. Show me another video where the cars were actually, stomping into it. Show me. Look at it. Pause. No, let the car move. Pause. Look at it. This is in the heart of Accra. This is in the heart of Accra. This road, I remember this road as a board. Construction Pioneer, CP. They put this together. I remember it like yesterday. Construction Pioneers. It was a very, very good road that was constructed by Construction Pioneers. So how did we get here? How did we get here? How did we have a situation like this on such a major road? Trucks ply it, private vehicles ply it, you have tipper trucks, whatever it is, they all ply that road. And we have played a video, Oliver, and we have a situation like this. Cars, damaging, getting damaged at every turn. Why? Look at it. Just take a look at it. Look at the depth. It's a 4-man hole. Look at the depth. So this morning, I just want us to focus there. And you see, this will connect to many other parts of this country. Because, again, the quality of the road, not so long ago, we showed you how the Kaneshie First Light area was washed away. This was the result of what had happened when it rained. And part of the road was washed away. Since it got washed away in May, such a major road, since it got washed away in May, it has stayed like this. Look at how the cars are suffering. And now they are all dodging. So what it means is that if you're a pedestrian and you're walking around that place and you're not too careful, you may just be hit. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. In Accra. And you see, the funny thing is that DVLA will ask you to pay roadworthy. The Drivers and Vehicle Licensing Authority, they will ask you to pay roadworthy. Mr. Buzia is doing a good job there, but they will ask you to pay roadworthy. And the police would actually check if you have roadworthy certificate. Now tell me, is this road worthy of the cars driving on them? This road. Is this worthy of the car driving on, worthy of the cars driving on it? This road at Kaneshie First Light. Pause. Let them see that. Look at this road. Is this road worthy? Is this worthy at all? Look at it. And I had to take this because the pain that you go through, the pain and the anguish that you go through is so sickening. What crime have we committed in this country? That you buy your vehicle, you get it registered, you are pressed to get a roadworthy certificate, but the roads that you drive on themselves are not worthy of your car. Play the video. Keep playing the video. Let them see. Today, that's all I'm doing. I'm just playing this video for you. So if we have people in high positions who have some level of conscience this morning, this thing would be of greater interest to you. Because if you work at the urban roads, you work at the roads ministry, you work at roads and highways, and this is Kaneshie First Light, the center of Accra, so to speak. And after the rains, we cannot fix a thing like this. Then what are we doing? Then what are we doing, really? Look at it. Then what are we doing? We cannot fix a simple thing like this. But we are happy to come and tell people that, oh, we are fixing roads, we are fixing roads. That is the road that people are using. That is the people's road. First Light. Kaneshie First Light. If you didn't know, well, I'm telling you. And you see, it is so painful that, okay, now you don't pay road tolls. Of course, that's a subject matter that I have disagreed with on many different fronts, because when it was announced on the 17th of November 2021, we said that subject to approval, and the minister went ahead and just got it approved. But I'm saying that if this can be happening in the center of Accra, can you imagine what's happening elsewhere? Last week, I took you to Saki, and I showed you how children were nearly drowned because of a bad road. Today, I am showing you Kaneshie First Light. I'm not showing you some corner. Kaneshie First Light. Pause the video. Kaneshie First Light. All the big people I know, they use this road. When they are going to Cape Coast, they use this road. When they are going to Winneba, they use this road. When they are going to Fete, they use this road. When they are going to Budumburam, they use this road. When you are going to Kaswa, they use this road. All the big people in this country, they use this road. So in Tiaban is saying such a major road, a major road, that it will go bad for more than a month. All the big people drive through it. They watch the truck drivers. So can you imagine if you have a transport business? Come back to the studio. If you had a transport business and you had bought a truck for somebody to be running the business for you, and every now and then, because of this bad situation, they have to go to the fitting shop. You spend all the money that you make, or all the money that you are supposed to be making, or all the money that you are struggling to be making because fuel prices are up, and you spend them at the fuel fitting shop. Will you be a happy man? I'm asking you, will you be a happy man if you're a passenger, like the ordinary Ghanaian, sitting in a trotro, and you are being driven or ridden through this bad road? At Kaneshie First Light, none other place. Kaneshie First Light. Would you be happy? I showed you what's happening at Fise. And that's a major U-turn. Cars from Accra going back to Pokwase, cars from Pokwase going back to, and it's as if these things are becoming one too many. We have normalized potholes. We see potholes here, it's part of our road architecture. How did we get here? Potholes. They have become part of our road architecture. How? So I'm saying good morning to you, Director of Urban Roads. Good morning to you, boss at the Roads Ministry. Chief Director, good morning to you. Minister, good morning to you. Deputies, good morning to you. I'm just saying good morning to you. This morning you are going to take your bath, you take breakfast, you go to work. When you go to work, make sure that Kaneshie First Light and Fise Junction are on your list, to-do list. Make it work again. Make that place work again. Good morning to you, DVLA boss, Mr. Buzia. I like the work you are doing at DVLA, but this morning I'm saying good morning to you. After collecting roadworthy and asking us to pay for roadworthy certificates, I ask you, are our roads worthy of our cars? Good morning.